We kind of couldn't get our rhythm right away. So as we got into our rhythm finally in the second half, I mean, we had some foul issues in the first half, some missed layups, which everybody's like, oh. So trying to get back into it as we went in the second half, kind of run them and wear them down and do what we do. Once we got back to doing that, we were just fine, getting some steals and some easy stuff. But coming off those losses, I think it was important for us to get this win just to kind of get us back on the right track going forward into the tournament next week.
Yeah, talk about that. I mean, you guys now have one game remaining. It's Harper College at home on Friday prior to playoffs. What does this team, in your mind, really need to maybe shore up or improve upon prior to playoffs, which you don't have much time to do that at this point?
Well, and in all honesty, we're probably going to play Harper twice on Friday and then again on Tuesday. So we've got to really work on wearing them down. They only have 7 players. So getting our style running, making some layups, getting some easy stuff early so that we can get the confidence to knock down some mid-range stuff and some threes. But do what we do, kind of get back on our roll, and then we'll move on through the tournament, hopefully, with a little bit of confidence.
College DuPage does not have just 7 players, and yet you got them in some early foul trouble tonight, a couple of their key players, and kind of really continued to attack them in the second half, which really it seemed like that kind of, more than anything, swayed the momentum in this team's favor tonight. Talk about just the relentless attack of this team offensively, and then really just the pressure defense to like I said, work through that, I guess, moments of adversity.
Well, and we talked about it. Let's attack them. They foul. They're going to hand check. They're going to do the things we've talked about getting them to do. So as long as we keep doing it, even if we get a couple block shots, as long as we keep going and we keep having the attack mode, we're going to be just fine. So just having that mentality to get in there. However, at halftime we said, you know what, you got to adjust. They're not calling the foul, so let's pull them out a little bit, then go. And I think we did a good job with that. And our pressure, once we got to where we wanted to be, our pressure bothered them, and then the fouls just mounted for them and worked in our favor.
You said that you're probably going to have to, it looks like you're going to have to play Harper twice on Friday and then again on Tuesday. What, as a coach, what can you kind of use Friday's game then as in preparation for Tuesday? How do you kind of say, okay, this is what works or this is what didn't work in that quick of a timetable and a turnaround?
Well, fortunately, we were able to beat them pretty good the first time, and we can work on some different things moving forward, not to overlook them. However, there's some things that we need to work on against them in order to move forward, and that quick turnaround, again, we need to come out. We're playing at home 2 times in a row, and we need to use our home court as our advantage, really shooting the ball, and our pressure needs to be huge all the way throughout as we go next week too.